Yo, what is up, my YouTube family, man? We are back with another video, and today we're opening up a bag, man. A BFE bait bag. As you know, it's getting into that transition season where we're sliding into warmer weather, warmer water, and today I had to open up a new box, open up a new bag from my boy BFE Baits, man. We're gonna try to lay these out so that I can come back, couple it up, do a little B-roll footage so y'all can get some close-up and just to look at some of the detail in my boy BFE Baits, because a lot of times when you see me use these baits, I'm out on the water and you can't really get a good clean image of them. As you know, I'm a photographer. I handle a lot of stuff in studios, so with that, I'm gonna use some of my equipment. We're gonna get a little closer look, gonna put some lights on some stuff so that we can see things in their natural state and just show you how good these baits are from my boy BFE Baits. And if you didn't know, your boy is on his pro stab, man. BFEbaits.com. Use code Ketchum10 to get 10% off your order, man. Hit me out, man. We'll see what we can do for you. Let's get into it. Pretty good little bag here. That's almost 2 pounds, if I'm not mistaken. Almost a pound and something, if he said. So, I mean, like, let's get it. Let's get it. Now, if y'all don't know, I'm a swim bait. I love soft plastic swim baits, like 4 to 2.5, 4 inches, 1.75. I didn't know I have been catching a lot of big fish on that 1.75 BFE crappie swimmer, but they catch big bass too. Trust me. If you have been watching Ben Milliken, he been catching some massive bass on that crappie bait. But let's dive into what we got going. First up, we're gonna jump into some tried and true. Now, these two baits are what I used about 50% of the time last year on a wacky rig and the drop shot. Now, first bait. First thing we're gonna slide into is all right, we're gonna start with the number one bait I've used for the drop shot last year, which was the twin tail from my boy BFE. 7-inch worm, has that twin tail to it. Bam. And we're gonna get in here with y'all right quick. Yeah, now look at that. Look at the sauce behind that right there. So basically how I was running this bait last year was I would take off about 1 inch and put that on a drop shot with a 1/8 ounce cylinder weight lid. Didn't care really about tungsten or anything like that, but I would throw that on a drop shot, size 1, size 2 hook, and snip off about 1 inch to 1.5 inches, and then about 1 inch, and then I was slowly, as that bait started getting worn out, it would wear itself down to where it ended up being about a 4-inch bait before I decided to put on a brand new one. But I caught a lot of fish on that last year and caught a couple over 4 pounds doing that same technique with the drop shot. But you know, drop shots don't catch big fish, so do with that as you may. So we do have that color. This is the achy breaky pattern in that 7-inch worm. Favorite color of all time right now is what I've been running. And then we did switch it up this year. I run the Morning Dawn at Aaron's Magic with Robo Worm. So I wanted to try to bring those colors over and do it in-house. Not big box brand, but in-house with my boy BFE Baits. And this is what we got. Again, in my 7-inch favorite 7-inch twin tail with that Morning Dawn. Like I said, I'm gonna show you all of these also with a close-up look, and we're just gonna try to dub it over the video. But that Morning Dawn, look at that. Shoo, that is fire. Hopefully y'all getting a good look at that. But like I said, we're gonna come back and we're gonna give y'all a little closer look. That's another one right there. Might be a little bit long video, but man, it's my boy BFE, man. I gotta show some love at any given time. And then let's see here. Let's stick it on the drop shot. Let's go ahead and show off. Like I said, I was running the Robo Worm mostly. My boy got a bot mode, and I'm gonna show you what we worked up here. Now My other robo worm color that I liked was the Margarita Mutilator, which you know is like a laminate. It's like 3 colors stacked, but we changed it up just a little bit. But it's getting it more on the darker side. But I mean, if you look at this bait, just looking at it and seeing those layers in there, I mean, going from that top to that middle to that more of a browner bottom in that bite mode, this will be a heater. I'm telling you, this bait, this bite worm right here, and I don't even know what we decided to call this color pattern, but we got a whole bag of them. We got a slew of them, man. This is gonna be one heck of a transitioning season, sliding into them summer months. These baits will run the water for me. Anywhere I go, I'm gonna smack them up on that. Then we also come out with got a little bit lighter, more of a natural color to throw in some of those cleaner waters. Woo! Look at that. All right, now let's get into the meat and potatoes. The wacky rig, the Nico rig. Like, all year round, everybody water I hit, the wacky rig will pull them out. We went with the color that gets them, the achy breaky. Achy breaky, 5-inch stick bait. Can't go wrong with a stick bait. Texas rig, wacky rig, Nico rig. You know, you could chop it off and use it as a nig. Chop off part of it, use it as a nig rig. You can chop off part, put it on a jig and have a nig jig. Awesome bait. This time we did switch it up. Went ahead and threw that in the Morning Dawn as well, which is something I've never thrown. I've never had a Morning Dawn stick bait, so this will be new for the year. And then one color that I usually throw on those high sunny days was called like a mud bug, but my boy John came in, recreated it, gave it to me just tenfold. Man, look at that, just tenfold better than what I even imagined. But man, the guy's a mad scientist, man. I just gave him a picture and he ran with it, and we got that black flake underneath, brown belly with a little bit of a darker black with that purple and green flake in there. That is gonna be monster, and some clear water on a really high sunny day. And then we came in with the 2 1.75 swimmers that I've been catching those big fish on, and can't wait to start chucking this on live scope and chasing down little baits. I'm about to get in close here. Look at that. Look at that little 1.75 swimmer right there. Cannot go wrong. Boom. Another color pattern that's been killing it for me lately is this shift pattern on those sunny days too. A little bit of a color shift pattern in that 1.75. Just like a little purple. Can't go wrong with purple. Then we have, look at that. Look at that, man. Little ball head jig. Throwing that curly tail. Probably run this on a 16th ounce ball head. Just let it do its magic with its tail and just drag, just slow roll it and pop it. That's the BFE bait haul, man. We are ready. I don't know about y'all, man. If you haven't, man, make sure you do. Please check out my boy BFE Baits on all platforms. BFEBaits.com. Use code CATCHEM10. Save 10% off your order, man. And then check us out, man. My guy goes live about almost every single day making baits on TikTok and on YouTube. So make sure you check him out and come on, catch some fish with us, man. But I'm finna flip this camera around, get these lights set up. We're gonna roll through and get some close-up footagery of these baits, man. Thank y'all. Let's get it. Peace.